And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Well, I mean, some of it's guaranteed, but probably not as much as, like, Kirk Cousins even with, like, the 100.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
All right, so basically now I got go in here, go to depth chart, I hit auto reorder. And now this is when shit gets glitchy. Because if you look at my depth chart, it'll show that there's no middle linebackers. Right? It's showing no middle. Yeah, it's just showing. But they move them to outside linebackers. There are certain spots, right? So watch, check this out. This shit is glitchy. Now after we get back in the game, you're gonna be like, what? Look at this. I got Night Train Lane, Taylor Mays, and Tillman all here at safety.
We got three. We got three, fellas. We got three. 117. 117.
Fitzpatrick and Tillman, and then I got Mays and Night Train Lane as my middle linebackers. I got 4 safeties out here right now. I have Tillman, Fitzpatrick, Mays, and Night Train.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
Now think about it. When they're
15 yards,
blitzing,
and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here's Allen to throw it. And an alley to run. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Like, man, RG3, but he's only got like 93 throwing under pressure. That throwing under pressure rating matters a lot.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
When it comes to ratings, that should actually matter a lot.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
I forgot. I keep forgetting Vic's left-handed. So I keep scrambling to my right.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Sacked there by Bruce Smith. 3rd and long for Vic. Flushed out right. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
What do you think bye for?
Here's Okoye, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy getting the ball.
My black ass tired. Got me out here running polka dope.
From the 41, Vic.
Oh, that's a big.
Oh, shit! He has it. What a catch.
Dude, that was a bullet.
Down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. Vic operating on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and
what you
10.
gonna do?
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Too low, cut. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike. I got him. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
Throwing again. Vic. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
What you really want?
Again, it's Vic. Sliding out of the pocket.
I tried
This
it.
is
I
going to be
fucking
intercepted.
tried it.
Picked off by Stephon
Cross
Gilmore.
body, but it's like
Brandon,
he's
this is why
left-handed.
golfers
It's
do
not
their
really
best
cross
to
body.
never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Yeah, he reached out.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And Walker has it. And he's able to get this
He reached
across
out right
the
at that
10
last
before
part.
being taken down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. So a little more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12. Allen going to throw. Rolling to his right.
Byron!
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Little secret about that.
Okay, it's real simple to say from
like,
here, but we know
if you
that
put them
sometimes
on
as a
a
quarterback,
cover
you've
four
got to know when to say
zone,
when and just throw it away.
like,
Flushed out to
they
the
play
right,
those,
tries
like,
to make
perfect.
something out of nothing here, and he
The
winds up
streak.
floating one downfield that gets
Like,
intercepted.
because it makes it look like it's being pressed, but they're not pressing it. So they stay, like, right with it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling
Damn it.
And a big loss here
Ooh, I
as
was
he's
like, God
taken
damn.
down. Bruce Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Check three. Check. Front. Check hot route. Hot. No.
Another try after the first down sack. Vic escaping the pressure right.
Dude,
And that is
man.
incomplete. A lot
I didn't
of
realize
force bearing
Vic
down
can,
on
like,
there.
get
He could
passes
not hang
in there,
on.
like,
It's
crazy.
third down.
Like, it's fucking,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that
That's
means
crazy.
they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
that's
Here's Michael Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
It's only a three-man front, too.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back.
So you're
No score after
3-5,
one
right?
on EA
All right,
Sports.
so here's a 3-3-5 odd, right? What I'm saying is, like, this is... See how I'm running 3-3-5 odd, but look, I got Mays, Palomano, Fitzpatrick, Night Train. Night Train's in the linebackers, but
He's checking. Crash.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
oh,
It's
Minka,
not
you gotta
incomplete.
pick that,
It's
bro.
John
You played that.
Brown.
Like, he's the only
He
guy
is
open there.
out of
Yeah,
bounds,
he's
but
running
not
this
before
red.
he's inside the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Trying to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And he's going to get this
That's the
one
thing,
to the
is Night Train's like
23-yard
actually, he's like
line.
one of the few fucking dudes that like
All right, work
attacks
with me,
the ball.
partner.
He doesn't
This is a classic
fucking
understatement.
stand
Their
there.
execution has been very poor. Last three drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Oh!
Now a pass hauled
Vic's
in
got the
downfield.
matrix!
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a
that's
Cincinnati
fucking
score.
nasty.
Randy Moss,
not even the golden ticket.
77 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Aaron Waller, though, so fucking quick.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Basically say I'm going to come out, what, the 4-3 odd right now, right? Or 4-3 under. Check us out. Look.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Pat Tillman.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
I actually put the, the agile thing on him and like 2 other people to get his agility up. Because, I mean, I'm not going to put speed on him.
So here's Vic following the interception. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Vic, and he's going to go down again. Bruce Smith, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Vic looking, he's got him in, complete. 20, and he is down deep into Buffalo territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 10 yards out, and the Bengals, they widen their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The crazy thing about this defense is it says it's only a fucking 91 overall defense.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find a guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
From midfield, here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? He's likely going to have to.
Forced out to his left. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Frank Clark.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Enough of this shit.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He's going to launch this thing way down. He's got it.
Oh, my God. I thought I had it
all the way
patted down. I
inside
hit
the 15 before they drop
I
it.
didn't even go for the pick.
Give him 32 on the play. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Allen eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Delaney Walker there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Oh, yeah, I have guts.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. There's Vic.
Why couldn't I click on Calvin?
With a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 26. Check 26. Check.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic trying to lay one up deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
It's like
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Vic. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. From the gun, Vic. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. Vic now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
I swear I got like controller lag.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running it.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
To try again after the sack. Allen.
Oh, my God.
Knocked away and incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. Third down here. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll get 34 yards there. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Towards the end zone for Brown. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Check it back. Check it back.
Off the play fake, Vick. He's going to fire one deep over the... And got his man, complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Randy Moss, 84 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
Come on, somebody go after him. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Allen throwing on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Dude, like I said, dude,
so 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Vick flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
You gotta pick that.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, you felt like you needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Slide over, you can hit that.
On 1st down, Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Yeah, get that fucking shit out of here.
Out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they get away their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Look at that speed, though. See how
it's like rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, like instant pressure when I blitz.
So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent.
It's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play, Victor Moss, 41 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll buy some time right. Touchdown, Bengals. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Dude, for real, like, all right.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
I'm going to take a couple, like 2 delay games right here. Back up like 10 yards.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Here, accept it.
And that'll set them back 5.
Yeah, just accept it again after this. Let me show you something pretty glitchy.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Especially if you know people are running mans a lot. Like, it's you got to practice it. It's a timing thing. Just watch the outside receivers after this. And watch how they run the route. Just after I take this up. Like, even, like, save it so you can watch it on replay a couple times.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
You guys are in, man. All right, now watch the 2 guys on the outside.
Throwing.
See that? How they got right past the man coverage?
Flushed it.
Those comeback routes kill man all the fucking time
he
for a
is
quick
not
streak.
going to get in there.
Throw
He
it right
stopped
after
short of the
they
goal
past
line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Yeah. Like almost every damn time, as long as they're not guarding man to the outside.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
they'll
this
keep
one
streaking.
away.
Well, I mean, they'll streak for like 10, 15 yards. That's all you need to get right by him.
This will be taken very short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
That I don't know. I always bullet pass it because they're basically wide open because it's man coverage. But like if you lab on that and just practice it against man, if you like, dude, you'll see like you'll be like, wow, that's like a whole hidden route inside a route. You feel like it's fucking crazy. Especially very handy in the red zone.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A lot of guys don't
and
play
this
man.
offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
I'll let you
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Like motion John Brown to the out.
Get him, get him.
And then put him on a comeback.
Check. 40's Mike. Done. 40's the Mike. I got one. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. Stop your mind.
L2. Like it. See how he blew right by him right there?
Allen.
Now,
And he knocks
but
the
you got a
ball
bullet
away
pass
and it
it, what you
falls
just did right there
incomplete.
was lobbing.
That one was intended for John
and
Brown.
it will work,
And that
too,
takes us from 2nd to
against
3rd
like
down.
flat zones and stuff, too.
Just
But,
nothing
like,
there
it's mostly
again. He's been
against man.
sacked multiple times.
try it
We've seen the
again.
interceptions,
either
of
side
course.
it'll work.
He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
But
And what we've
basically
seen
bullet
is a
pass right
defense is
after
well
they blow by
coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside
gotta
being
come out
ball
like a
hawks and picking
3 or 4
passes
wide.
off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Come out like a,
The Bengals
just
going to
basically
use
a
the
4 wide
2nd of their
burst.
timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And I'll just come out in basic cover 2 man. I'm gonna put the ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope
Watch it. Now
alive
put them
here
both on
on
comebacks.
4th down. They're
Moss and
going for
Lynch.
it.
Hey, exit.
Or no, Brown and Lynch. You guys on your farthest outsides.
Check 13. 56
All right.
is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, check. Go.
Allen going to go on 4th down.
See that?
And able to find John Brown.
Like how glitchy
And
is
he's
that?
taken down, but able to slip across the
And
35.
sometimes like they'll be wide.
Here's Allen to throw
Oh.
it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
It's
football
also
there, and
basically
it's
like how
2nd
you throw a
down.
back shoulder fade.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page,
like if I back
quarterback
them
and
up,
receivers.
I'll try it again.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's working.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So this one fairly well in the bag as they take over with a 1st and goal. Here's Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Oh, you man press. All right, so if they're not pressing it, basically.
Well, they're going to throw it.
Well, actually, it worked on the left.
And that is caught.
You see that?
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Yeah, you see what I was saying? Like how that, like, if you got a guy with like really high release. See what I was saying right there? How he blew right by Gilmore, who's the best man coverage corner probably in this game. He fucking blew right by him. It's just like, see what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy. It's a fucking route in a route. Dudes, like, will be wide open, like, right in between the safety. You got to be careful, though, because you can get hit, sticked, and fumbled.
There to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
So fun to run.
Hey, tighten down, tighten down. Mike's 49.
Vic readies to throw.
Whoa!
On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Vic, like, this also start running on his own for some reason.
They dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Basically, if you put both of them on there, like one of the 2 of them should always get that information.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
Like, you don't want to, like, kill the analog stick to the outside and up, but you just want to kind of put it a little bit forward to the outside and up, just bullet pass it straight to him.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. All smiles and high fives on the defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
see how Calvin just flew right by him? See that?
Could have had our shutout.
And he's taken down, but not before
the
reaching the 10-yard line. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
And it's perfect against the cover, too, because like, it runs that little out, so it gives you that little space. Instead of it just trying to run a straight streak where they take you to the inside, it goes to the out. It's like something like I've never seen any YouTuber even talk about. Like it's something I should probably put on my page. See how you're playing cover 3 right there?
Late lead, Vic's gonna throw.
See that?
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
To the outside no matter what. Like you basically, to guard it, you have to guard to the outside.
40 to 6.
Now here's Vic.
Even then,
and this is going to be intercepted.
Even then, sometimes you get lucky enough
White with a pick.
Mike Vick getting swerved.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's why that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language.
He's got a man, complete.
Oh!
Look at this, big game, but fumble. And the Bengals grab it.
Oh, Nitrate Lane just took his life.
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit notice it
I
here
got him in
before.
middle
It doesn't
linebacker,
matter.
dude.
The coach
Like,
on the
oh my
sideline
God,
still
dude.
scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about,
what
we're
you
going to
really
address
want?
this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Tight end right, tight end right. 4 down, 4 down. 49.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15
I'm really
seconds
starting
now.
to like Vic, dude. He can fit
So
this
after the
fucking
incompletion
ball
on
into
first, now
ridiculously
2nd and
small
10.
windows.
Mike's 49. Mike.
Yeah, but I have Mahomes too, and I've never seen him be able to zip balls in like his
49,
smallest
49,
windows.
guys. Mike, 49. Oh, you got D? Zip it. 49 to Mike. Watch 49.
It's because his release is so quick.
Throwing again.
See
Vic.
it right there? Like,
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
gives you
And
that little
finally brought
outside-
down at the
it gives you that
31-yard
outside.
line. And with just
it gives you that
inside of
little
10
outside
seconds to
shape.
go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Now, when you're playing to the outs, it makes it, of course, he's doing probably the proper exact coverage.
49.
But
Mike, 49.
even then, you get lucky spots. See, look at
First
Calvin.
down,
Boom.
Vic.
See what I'm saying?
That's complete to
Right
Calvin
fucking by
Johnson. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Like I'm saying, it's basically
So
like
this
a mini
one
streak
in the win column
inside a
now for
fucking
the
route.
Cincinnati
You know what I'm
Bengals,
saying?
and they were
I've
buoyed,
never
Charles,
seen
by a
anybody
big
talk
second
about
half
it
to
at
put
all.
this one on ice.
Like on
And I know
TV.
a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it
That's what I'm
together,
saying.
got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
saying, like,
I'm Brandon
especially
Gault.
the bigger
This has
body
been
wide
Madden
receivers.
Ultimate Team
Like,
on
dude, I was
EA
doing that shit with
Sports.
Mike
Join the
Evans.
discussion on
I was
Twitter
doing that shit with
at
Herman
EA
Moore when I had him.
_MUT. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
It's weird they came out of the Ultimate Legend Herman Moore when you already could get a 99 team captain Herman Moore. That made no sense. See what I'm saying though? Like, basically, if we're running that route against dudes and squads, that shit should be open most of the time. It's all about working on the timing of it. Because if you throw it too late, it's gonna get picked. If you throw it too soon, it can possibly get picked, or you get some crazy ass catch animations. Like literally, I've seen like fucking Calvin Johnson had a one-handed fucking touchdown on a route like that. It was so fucking like the stupidest one-handed touchdown I've seen all season. Like he literally like I haven't seen an animation other than that one time. Like he literally like jumped up one-handed like straight up, grabbed it, and then like stiff armed the dude while in the air and like basically landed in the end zone on his feet. Like it's like I'm not Julio. Yeah, that Julio goal. I mean, part of me wants to get that Julio golden ticket bad. Then I can just get rid of the 99 Moss, put the 99 power up on Vic, but I don't know. I think like the golden ticket quarterback's the way you gotta go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an end game. You'll probably pick Julio or fucking like Taylor Mays or something like fucking that. Yeah. But dude, think about it. You'd have Sean Taylor and him then. It's all about when you're hitting your catch buttons and stuff, and if like most of the time it's about user controlling him before the ball gets there, like stopping and then like see what I was doing like with him while we're playing squads, about stopping in front of the ball, jumping up and letting him like use his stats. That's what I was saying. It's all about labbing. You gotta lab that shit. Alright. I'm gonna. Alright. Hello? Hey. Yeah, I don't mind. Could you please pick up dishwashing detergent, though? Yeah. Okay. I love you. Alright. Bye bye.